the smartest sports YouTuber with another video. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why the Cincinnati Bengals will win Super Bowl 56. Yes, the Cincinnati Bengals will be Super Bowl champions. And I'll tell you why it's going to happen. This is not me being biased. This is me telling the truth, saying the facts like I've been all season. Now, the way I see this game, people want to highlight, obviously, the biggest storyline is the Rams' defensive line, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Leonard Floyd against this trash offensive line. And yeah, obviously, that is a big deal. I mean, if that wasn't the case, then the Bengals would be favored, but they're not. Most people think the Bengals are going to lose this game. But the matchup people really aren't focusing on at all is the Bengals D-line against this Rams offensive line. Yes, the Rams have a good offensive line. Andrew Whitworth has been very good this season, but I have a great feeling that Trey Hendrickson is about to dog walk Andrew Whitworth. I think Trey Hendrickson is going to absolutely destroy Andrew Whitworth. And for me, the key for the defense most games is Sam Hubbard, because we know that Trey Hendrickson, he's going to do his job. They're going to send double teams at him. They're going to chip him. So really, Sam Hubbard's the one that mostly has one-on-one matchups, and he's really the key, because we know Trey Hendrickson's going to do his job for the most part. He's top in the league in sacks. He's top 5 or top 6 in sacks. He's top in the league in pressures. So we know Trey Hendrickson, he's fine. He's going to do his job. The key X factor is Sam Hubbard. How is he going to do on the left side? How is he going to do, well, I guess over the right tackle? They do have a good right tackle, but it depends. If Sam Hubbard has a great game, then you're going to see a lot of pressure on Matthew Stafford, and that's the key. I think the Bengals in this game will have at least 1 or 2 interception opportunities. They just have to come down with it, and that's really the big difference between the Bengals defense in the regular season and postseason. The postseason, the Bengals have made the most of their opportunities on defense. Whenever they've had a chance to intercept the ball, they've done it. Regular season, they missed a lot of chances to do that. This defense is not the greatest. It's not the best. It's not even top 10 in terms of points allowed, DVOA, but it has created turnovers in the postseason, and that's the key. It's just who wins the turnover battle, getting turnovers at the right time, and the Bengals defense has done that. And Matthew Stafford does lead the league in interceptions, and the good thing about this Bengals defense going against this Rams offense is the Rams offense, they're great against the blitz. Matthew Stafford's one of the best QBs against the blitz, because when you blitz, you're leaving Cooper Kupp on an island, man-to-man. You're going to get burnt. But the good thing is the Bengals were one of the least blitzing teams in the league, so they just send 4 people usually. So that's an advantage for the Bengals defense. And that's why I'm saying Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, if they just got to get a pass rush on them. They have to get pressure with 4. Matthew Stafford will throw it to the other team. He will give you opportunities. You just have to catch them. Obviously, you saw that in the 49ers game when one of their DBs dropped the easiest interception in the world that probably would have won them the game. And for the Bengals offense, obviously, you're looking at it. Yeah, the Bengals offense line's trash. They're going against 3 great pass rushers. But if you look at the back end, Jalen Ramsey, yes, he's probably the best corner in the game. But other than that, I think their number 2 corner, he's like 5'9". He's not that good. He's solid. So whoever's matched up on him is going to get a lot of attention. And the disadvantage for the Bengals is the run game. The Rams play kind of cover 4 quarters coverage most of the game. They do mix it up, obviously, but most of the time they're just playing back. They're going to make you dink and dunk, beat you all the way down the field. So yeah, that's a disadvantage for the Bengals, but if Joe Mixon and this offensive line can get a run game going, that's going to be a huge advantage. That's going to be a big deal. Get the defense sucked in, and then you can have big play opportunities over the top. In this game, I do expect to see a lot of screen passes, a lot of throws where you get the ball out quick. The Rams aren't that good against screens because, like I said, the coverages they play don't really work against screen passes like that. So I expect the Bengals to do a lot of that. And, yeah, it's going to be up to these playmakers. It's going to be up to Joe Burrow having a very great game in this game. And that's really the key. I mean, I see this game going. The Bengals defense does match up well against the Rams. I think they can limit Cooper Kupp. Big matchup will be whoever's on Odell. I don't know if they'll single Eli Apple on Odell. I wouldn't do that, but they could do that. Maybe you see Mike Hilton on Cooper Cup a lot. Maybe you put Cheeto on Cooper Cup. Uh, so I think the Bengals defense does match up well against the Rams. Now the Bengals defense does have to stop the run. That's going to be a key point, and I think that's part of the reason why they do match up well. Is I think this Bengals defense can stop the run or limit the run without really put stack in the box. So, like I said, I think this Bengals defense matches up well with the Rams offense. But this Bengals offense, I mean, you could say on paper, yes, it does not match up well with the Rams defense. But if you look at it, all three teams that played the Bengals have pretty much tried to eliminate big plays. They've made them dink and dunk, try to go down efficiently down the field. And I think Joe Burrow is going to rise and shine to the occasion. I think these playmakers are. I think really the key is you're going to get chances in space with Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is a fantastic run after the catch wide receiver. I think he's going to do a lot of damage. And really the key of this game is just obviously the Rams are going to make you drive long down the field. And if you drive long down the field, you got to finish with touchdowns. And really, I mean, this game is setting up. There's not going to be many possessions. There's going to be, so you just got to make the most of your opportunities. And if it comes down to a kicking game, I know I love Evan McPherson, Evan Big Dick McPherson, way more than Matt Gay. Okay, and Evan McPherson, this is a dome. There no wind, and Evan McPherson can hit from 60 easily. So the Bengals do have a big kicking advantage. So if it comes down to a close game, give me Joe Burrow and Evan McPherson over Matthew Stafford and Matt Gay. I mean, that's why I was big on drafting a kicker, because in a one game scenario, kickers are a big deal. 3-point swings are a very huge deal. And I trust Evan McPherson to make any field goal within 60, 62 yards. I guarantee he does not miss a field goal unless it's blocked. Obviously, that's not on him. But Evan McPherson's going to come in. He's not going to miss a field goal. He can shoot. He can hit from anywhere. And really, it's one game. So people want to count out the Bengals. Say, I mean, yes, the Rams did construct a super team. The Rams on paper are better. But guess what? So were the Titans. Many people thought the Chiefs were on paper. And guess what? The Bengals beat both of them. The Tennessee Titans were a great team. People don't realize how great of a team Tennessee was because they were quiet. No one really talked about them. But Tennessee had a very great team. They were the one seed without their best player for half the season. They got their best player back, and the Bengals still beat them. And people want to say, oh, well, he got sacked 9 times, and Ryan Tannehill gave him the game. Okay, first of all, they're not going to sack Joe Burrow 9 times. A lot of that, the Bengals struggle with communication on the offensive line, and obviously that was a away game, so it's harder to communicate on the offensive line. The Titans were sending exotic blitzes from all over the place. The offensive line wasn't doing good with it. They haven't done good with it all season, but the Rams they're just really a 4-man rush team. They're not, I mean, if they send a blitz, it's not going to be a bunch of stunts. So you kind of know what you're going to get from them. And I think the Bengals O-line will do a better job of keeping Joe Burrow up than they did against Tennessee. Maybe not much better, and I think Joe Burrow, it's kind of hard in his second season. He didn't see any coverages like that against Tennessee that the Rams are going to pull. The Rams are going to do what they do, and I think that's an advantage for Burrow, who's a very smart quarterback. He's seen the Rams defense. If you look at the Chargers game, the Chargers defense, they run a similar concept to the Rams defense. Obviously, Brandon Staley coming from LA, defensive coordinator to the Chargers head coach. I think you'll see a lot of that, and I think Joe Burrow actually played a great game against the Chargers. The stat line won't show it because obviously it was skewed because the Jamar Chase dropped touchdown for an interception, so that really skewed the stat line. But if you actually look at it throw for throw, and that was the game that Joe Burrow got hurt in, his pinky, yeah, Joe Burrow played a great game against that defense. Now, the Rams do have a better pass rush than the Chargers, yes. But the Chargers pass rush was getting home anyway, so Joe Burrow was still facing pressure in that game, and he still played great against that same type of defense. Jalen Ramsey, he's talking big. He's talking like, oh, give me Jamar Chase. Oh, yeah, I would welcome that challenge. Jamar Chase would cook the fuck out of you, okay? You're just going to play in your zone. I think the Bengals are going to do a great job of getting Jamar Chase open in the slot. I think they're going to do a great job of getting him the ball in open space, and that's what you need to do. Get the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers. Let them make plays. Don't let this pass rush feast on this O line. And I think the Bengals are going to do a great job of that. And I think this is a huge game to see how Zach Taylor is as a coach. Now, obviously, I've defended Zach Taylor in the past because I think it's hard to have a great offense when your offensive line is absolute dog shit. And the Bengals still have a top 10 offense. So I give Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, a lot of credit for that. And I think this is important. Zach Taylor had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. And I want to see what happens in this game. I want to see how they come out. They need to start out fast because they can't get behind and then have obvious passing downs with this pass rush coming. So they need to come out like they did against the Raiders. The Raiders' first drive was the best drive of the whole season of any Bengals game to start out with. The Bengals have been slow starters most of the year, but that Raiders' first drive was great. I think, yeah, that's what they need to do against the Rams. I think if you come out fast against the Rams, you make Matthew Stafford press. You make Matthew Stafford have to throw the ball. You only send four. You're going to get opportunities in the back end to intercept them. It will happen. That is why I'm picking the Bengals. But all in all, I mean, I guess I'll summarize this game in just simple way possible. I guess I'll go over like this. The Bengals defense matches up well against the Rams offense. If you look at it, the Bengals can limit the run with a light box because of DJ Reader, this D-line. They can limit the run with the light box. They only have to send four. Matthew Stafford in this offense is great against the blitz. The Bengals don't blitz. Cooper Kupp, I think the Bengals did a great job against Tyreek Hill. They did a great job against Travis Kelce in the Chiefs game. I think they can limit the big name, the big playmakers on the Rams offense. So yeah, I think the Bengals defense matches up well. Jesse Bates has been playing like one of the best safeties in football in this postseason. Has been playing elite. Chidobe has been playing elite all season, and Eli Apple has been playing good. This D-line, Trey Hendrickson has been one of the best edge rushers all season. DJ Reader's one of the best run defenders all season. So, all in all, I think the Bengals defense matches up well against the Rams. Now, the biggest matchup is the Rams defense against this Bengals offense. Yes, matchup-wise, the Rams defense matches up well with this Bengals offense, but I think you can design. I think Zach Taylor has to do a good job designing ways to mask the offensive line, and I think he will do that. Do I think Joe Mixon's going to have a big game? Not really, not from the ground, but I do think catching balls out of the backfield he can. I think Joe Burrow has to be great in this game. He has to be elite. He has to overcome the odds, and I think he will. I think Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the league. I know it. I know he's the best quarterback. He should have been MVP. I think Jamar Chase, Jalen Ramsey's not going to follow Jamar Chase unless he starts going off, and that's going to leave room for T. Higgins. And even if Jalen Ramsey's one-on-one with Jamar Chase, I like that matchup. I like a deep shot over Jalen Ramsey's head to Jamar Chase. And I think there will be a couple times where there will be a deep shot opportunity, and I think the Bengals will hit. This is a dome. Weather's not going to be a factor, so I think that's going to favor the Bengals passing game. And like I said, kicking game, not even close. Evan Big Dick McPherson is a top kicker. I tried to fucking tell you that Evan Big Dick McPherson was one of the best kickers in the league. Top 3 kicker in the league. Him and Justin Tucker are the 2 best kickers in the league. I tried to tell you that. And I'm confident that Evan McPherson's going to get, like, the Bengals are going to be able to kick from 50 plus, from 58, 59 yards, while I think the Rams would have to punt in that situation. And that's a big thing in a one-game scenario. This is one game. This is not a series. And I think Matthew Stafford will at least have 1 or 2 picks. I don't think Joe Burrow will turn the ball over, and that's really the key thing. In a one-game scenario, do not turn the ball over, get turnovers. I think that's what the Bengals will do. They will get turnovers. They will not turn the ball over. Joe Burrow is going to play great. These playmakers are going to play great. And this offensive line, yeah, they're shit. They're not going to do that good. But still, they've won in spite of it, and they'll continue to win. And like I said, I think this defense matches up well against the Rams, and it is what it is. The Bengals will win the Super Bowl. These are fucking facts. Trey Hendrickson will destroy Andrew Whitworth. I know he will. He will. They will do a good job limiting Cooper Kupp. And yeah, so it's just going to come down to if the Bengals can start out fast. If the Bengals have the lead at halftime, it's a wrap. The Bengals are a second half team. If they have a lead at halftime and they're able to still play balanced, they're still, if they just have a lead at halftime, it's over. Just end the game right there. It is over. The Rams, if the Rams want to have any chance, they have to start out fast because second half, the Bengals have some of the best second half adjustments in the league. So, without a doubt, if the Bengals start out fast, they will win this game. Simple as that. The Bengals will win Super Bowl 56. They will be Super Bowl 56 Super Bowl champions. These are all fucking facts. Joe Burrow will win Super Bowl MVP. And yeah, I see Joe Burrow throwing for around, I'd say, 270 to 325 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. I think Chase will have a receiving touchdown. I think CJ Uzama will have a receiving touchdown. I think T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd will have a receiving touchdown. So, yeah, I think the final score is going to be 27 to 20. No, I'd say 27 to 24. Cincinnati wins. Evan Big Dick McPherson is a difference maker. Matt Gay, he ain't shit. He's not Evan Big Dick McPherson. Matthew Stafford is not Joe Big Dick Burrow, MVP Burrow. He's just not. Jalen Ramsey will get cooked if he tries to go one-on-one with Jamar Chase. These are fucking facts. But, yeah, that pretty much does it. I can't wait. Next video I do, the Bengals will be Super Bowl champions. Can't wait for that. But, like I've said all season, you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact. And I'm out.